been here for 7 years. Nothing works
I've
here.
been here since
The
yesterday.
medications don't work.
I'll have you lie down
I
over
hate
here,
this place.
and then we'll get you some
Nothing works
medication,
here.
okay?
The medications don't
Put
work.
it back on your stretcher.
Nothing works here.
Go on in here.
That would drive me
Hate
nuts.
this place.
Okay?
I would hit him over the head with a
Nothing works
chair. No, that's not the Bellevue clip. That's Jimmy from our meeting yesterday on the phone, our conference call.
That was a good one yesterday.
You're our secret weapon, by the way. We do these conference calls once a week, and we get absolutely nothing accomplished. We just talk about stuff we talked about last week, and well, I don't have an answer on this. I don't have an answer on that. Well, I'll get back to you on that one. We'll circle back on this one. We haven't blue skied this yet. It's still baking. Nothing gets accomplished week after week after week after week. It's all about what we talked about the week prior, and you know, I guess I should let Jimmy know they don't want you in those meetings anymore because you're the pain in the ass guy. Norton is becoming proactive with the program. I kind of like it because Anthony and I, by 10:15, you know, we've been through this BS for so many years. We just stare at the phone and listen or fall asleep against the wall.
You know what I learned yesterday
on
our meeting? I learned that the building next door has an awning that is held on by these clamps that I couldn't quite figure out how they attach to the side of the building. That's what I learned.
You were looking out the window the whole time.
I was fascinated by these clamps that are holding this awning lighting system on.
Yeah, but you're our secret weapon. We figure a couple more of those conference calls, and they're going to go, you know, guys, I think we're done with the conference calls. I think everything is working just fine. And
everything's fine.
And
thank you.
You guys just do what you do, and we'll do what we do down here, and that's it. And it's all because of Norton, because he gets right in their faces.
But it's not,
which I love. Which I absolutely love.
It's not about either XM. It's all companies. Anytime there's like a corporate structure, there's the problem because you got 50 guys doing. It's like just fucking somebody do it. And it's every company you work for, you're gonna have that.
Thank God we're good at what we do because I can't even imagine, you know, living in that corporate atmosphere. I just can't imagine. And thank God we're, you know, probably, I don't know, halfway through our careers, hopefully. So, yeah, because radio in general is getting more and more corporate every day. So thank God, you know, we got 10 years behind us, maybe a few more ahead of us, and then we could kind of retire and move on before this gets completely ridiculous.
My favorite parts of the meeting yesterday were after Jim spoke, the response. It was, Jim gets right up to it, and it's like, we spoke to a booker last week. I just wondered how's that going? How's that going? Insert big long gap here.
I'll get back to you on that. We'll get back to you.
And during the gap, you know, they're just looking at each other, mouthing, that motherfucker.
Yeah, that pain in the ass.
Pain in the ass, Jimmy Norton.
Who the fuck is he?
Why doesn't he just shut up?
Who knew you'd be the pain in the ass in those meetings? Usually I'm the aggressor, but, you know, I yell from the back of the room and you get right up to the thing. Yeah, we are.
Jim's right in the phone. He's like tonguing the phone.
Right.
But I'm not
Jimmy
rude.
Spittle.
I'm not rude to people. I'm not like an ass to people.
And that's what sucks.
That's why
you're much too polite as you twist the screw.
I'm not in a position. I just want you want. It's like anytime we complain here, it's not. It's like people here want the show to succeed. Everybody wants. So it's about stuff to make the show better.
Right. More than succeed. I mean, we want to be where we were 2.5 years ago. We got a long ways to go. We know we're attempting the biggest comeback in radio history, but I'm learning things. I don't think their goals for this show are as big as ours. I have to say that today. I just don't think they are. I'm hearing things. I'm hearing they're really, really happy with the amount of subscribers that are signing up for our channel and all that. I'm not happy with the amount of subscribers that have signed up for the channel thus far. But I guess their projections for how many people were going to sign up for this show before the end of the year, we're way past that, so they're happy. But we're way below where I want to be.
Of course.
And that lies the problem. So
I want to be millions.
All of a sudden, you know, we're not getting as much attention anymore because, you know, we're doing our job. So they would rather use their efforts for something else, on XM satellite radio. You know, take the efforts and move it somewhere else that might need a little more help.
Well, then let me bring up again yesterday's meeting. Do you know they installed 5 new windows on that building across the alley? And it must have been after they built it because the bricks around it We're a different color.
Really?
Than the rest of the building.
Well, this is December 1st, right? Today?
Yes, it is.
I believe.
Let me.
So we've been at this 2 months officially.
Wow.
We've done 2 months of radio.
And I'm spent.
And you know what? And this is, I could point out things that's, we still don't have an office. We just don't have an office.
But they're working on it.
It just amazes me we still don't have an office to go to after the show. With phone lines that we could use and
yeah, we have the office.
and
the phone
computers
lines
that
aren't in.
we could use,
Or
you
the
know,
computers.
because we're still getting kicked out of all these cubicles around 10:30, 11 o'clock, or what have you, because they're, we're using other people's desks.
Yeah. So
You
the
know?
only computers we can use are theirs, and they come in and do their thing. We need an office.
So I mean, as we move forward, I will just bitch about the things that are facts. The facts are we still don't have an office 2 months into this gig. It just amazes me.
Yeah.
It absolutely amazes me.
Because there's no level of accountability. And this, again, all corporations fucking do this. It's people's way of just hiding out. You got 50 guys. Well, I'll talk to him. All right, let's get back to him. All right. Not one person can go, all right, let me get this done. It's a fucking circular nightmare in any corporation. They're awful.
Nothing got done in the meeting once again yesterday. It was all about.
I'll get back to you.
I'll get back to you. We'll
Get back to
circle
you.
back on that. Well, I don't have an answer on that. If that's going to be the meetings every week, then let's end them right now. We don't need them.
You know what happens when the show sucks? Everybody knows whose fault it is.
Right.
It's Ben.
I asked for a little thing for Ben. It's got to be 3 weeks ago, easily, to make his job easier. And
What, a comb?
and he's still waiting for it. A little trio, so he can check his email on the fly and stuff.
Aw.
Because we all know he's a social butterfly.
Oh, all
and
the
stuff.
guys got trios, right?
I love the trio.
I don't have one.
And I got him, and
You're not going to get
Nah,
anything.
I don't want a trio.
You
So-
won't get anything.
All right, enough of that.
They
but
hate me.
But it was a very funny.
You know they're
conference call
walking around
yesterday.
going, who is he? What does he fucking do?
Why is he bringing this up?
Like, all right, we'll pay him, but what does he want?
No, that's why we like that you work on the show. You're as motivated as Ant and I. You want to be the. I mean, all kidding aside, you're listening to three guys on mic right now that want to be the best as they can be. Simple as that. We want to be known as the best radio show in all of radio.
Nice. Where's
The
Poe today?
best.
Poe's around. He's
Oh, I
kind
didn't see him. All right.
of. No, he's kind of. He's kind of keeping to himself today.
Oh, thanks, fella.
He's kind of keeping to himself today. So that's that, I guess.
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah, another meeting.
They've had enough of me, though.
You certainly
And
have.
it's not even anything big. Again, there's no rudeness. There's no, like, what the fuck, dude?
And I got a call. You think you think it's productive that we have all those people on the conference call every week? I'm like, definitely.
Why
they
wouldn't
were
it
basically
be?
hinting, does Jim really have to be part of that conference call thing?
Maybe I should just put on a tie and do nothing. They'd be more than happy to have me on the conference call.
Why wouldn't it be worthwhile to have everyone involved in the program in those meetings? I don't understand why.
See,
we
you and
wouldn't
I are
want
like
everybody.
old beaten dogs. We've
Oh,
heard all
I
this
know.
crap for so many years that we're like, oh, whatever. And to have like a fresh young face like Jim Norton,
Oh, fresh young go-getter.
just
Young, appley cheeked and ready to.
still new to the business of radio. Don't worry, give it another year or two, you'll be as bitter as Anthony and I.
Oh, dude,
because
I'm
it's the
disgusted.
it's the most amazing business out there. I don't care if it's satellite radio, regular radio, CB radio, ham radio. It's a cluster F.
Yes.
The things that I've seen over the years, it just blows my mind. It blows my mind. So
There he is.
But if you were screaming for a leather couch instead of the one you have, that's like just belly aching and sniveling. But when you're asking like for we'd like an office or a phone, that's like pretty legitimate things to ask for to do a radio show. It's not like
Yeah.
you're asking for anything crazy.
So,
little things.
I'm just pointing out we're 2 months into the gig, and there you go. We still the office still isn't really complete. You know,
Are we going to get yelled at now? Because
Probably,
This
I
is
don't-
considered complaining.
Probably.
Why we're just talking?
No, it's complaining.
Oh, don't
We're
complain.
not supposed to.
Okay.
We're supposed to just keep these to ourselves. And
I asked about
at
the
meetings,
cameras that are in the studio because we want to get these online for the fans.
Yeah, we'll get back.
And I know I asked weeks ago easily, and well, I don't have an answer on that either. They didn't have an answer for anything yesterday.
Not
so,
one question answered.
So why are we even doing the meetings? That's all.
Things have to be run through a few people.
Anthony, moving on. There you go. We did 10 minutes of bitching today instead of an hour and a
That's
half. Anthony, moving on. You were just up in arms about Lacey Peterson's mom today.
Oh,
This is the big story, I guess. One of the big stories today.